Over a month ago, I made a video called How the Cleveland Cavaliers Can Become Unstoppable. What I said in the video, if you go back and watch it, I said that the Cavs would need to do two things. One was add a point guard. I said Mario Chalmers in the video, thinking that it would be the best option. And I also said that they needed to add Andrew Bogut, who I knew wasn't going to stay with the Mavs because he wanted to be a contender even while he was with the Mavs, and he was saying that he didn't really want to stay with them and all that stuff. He wanted to be a contender and get back at the Warriors. Now, what happened was better than I expected. Because not only did they add Andrew Bogut, they added Darren Williams, who's much better than Mario Chalmers. My prediction before the season started is slowly coming closer to reality. I'm not one of those idiots that are going to say, it's basically over, just give them the trophy. But I will say this. The Cavs played it out much smarter than the Warriors. What the Warriors did is they put all of their eggs into one basket. They got rid of all their depth and rim protection to bring in the second best player in the NBA. Do I blame them for doing that? No, I'm pretty sure every team in the league would do the same thing. But with this move that they pulled off, on paper they're the greatest team to ever be assembled. But when you think of it this way, when one of your big four gets injured, like Kevin Durant did, who's going to step up and fill that gap? If they're having an off night or they become gassed out, who can Steve Kerr sub in and be comfortable with the talent that he has on the bench? Now, the reason why I say the Cavs played it out smarter is because they did the exact opposite of Golden State. They didn't put all their eggs into one basket. Instead of imitating what the competition did and trying to go after another superstar to make a big four and match the Warriors, they decided to make small pickups to their bench that would add depth. If Kyrie and Lebron are tired, I can definitely count on Darren Williams to do his job and make plays. If Tristan Thompson goes down or he needs a breather, I can definitely trust Andrew Bogut to protect the rim and grab rebounds. And if I need a fresh body off the bench to get me some points, I'm putting in Kyle Korver. In all the final series that I've ever watched, it's always been the players off the bench that will decide the fate of your team. Because no matter what happens, your starters are always going to do their job. But it's the bench that needs to come through when you need them most. Oh, and I want to address this idiotic, most moronic, most mind-blowing, just flat-out dumb and confusing statement that people are making, which is, how much help does LeBron need? So let me get this straight. The competition just added the second best player in the NBA. The Cavs did nothing in the offseason. So basically what you're trying to say is this. Hey LeBron, we're going to add KD to our starting lineup, but we expect you to add nobody, even if every player you guys added are bench players. So the Cavs are supposed to just sit back and watch the Warriors blow through these teams while two of their starters are injured for the rest of the regular season. One of their bigs got an ACL tear. Two of their bench players are basically 40 years old. And another bench player already retired, but they're still paying for his contract. Let me rephrase what I said earlier. Basically what you're trying to say is this. Hey LeBron, we just added KD, so yeah, you're not allowed to win this year. The ideology of their fan base is so mentally unstable that it actually hurts to listen to them. And it's not just the Warriors fans, it's split into two categories. It's the Warriors fans and it's the Kobe fans, which takes me to my conclusion of this is why I hate the NBA fan base. I do not hate the Warriors as a franchise, and Kobe is one of my favorite players. Matter of fact, he's on my top 10 list that I posted on Twitter. If you guys want to check it out, go to my Twitter. But it's these damn fans that are so cancerous to the point that it makes me get into this terrible position where I have to become forced to hate the Warriors, and I have to get forced to talk badly about Kobe when I don't want to do all those things. And I understand that there are horrible Cavs fans, but the ratio of terrible Cavs fans as opposed to terrible Warriors and Kobe fans, man, it's equal to the gap between the earth and the clouds.